In high school, I would bum a ride from Bill on the back of his motorcycle. I shared this story with Tom Huckabee's mom, who told Tom, who told Bill, and the next thing I know, I get a movie-sized poster from Bill that says, "To Diane, my biker buddy, twist on," because it was a Twister poster from the movie. Love, Bill. And that is still framed and lives in my den.
I was 10 years older than Bill, and my parents and his parents were friends. And my youngest sister was a friend of his. And at Ridgely Drugstore, the old Ridgely Drugstore, I was there buying lipstick one day. Mrs. Paxton was right in front of me, and she was always elegantly, beautifully dressed. And I said, "Oh, hi, Miss Paxton, how is Bill?" She said, "Oh, that boy." She said, "That crazy boy came home yesterday, and he just told me he was going to Hollywood, that he's going to go out there and be an actor." She said, "That crazy boy, what is he thinking?"
Bill was the most handsome young man, generous, kind-hearted, very friendly. I would go on to dance on Broadway in the chorus, which was great, but he would go on to, be in movies and television and just, make a name and put Fort Worth on the map, especially AHHS. So just remember him fondly. Yeah, we have a great class of 73.
He was ever so nice, he was ever so pleasant, but he wasn't the kind of person that drew a lot of attention to himself. He wasn't as insecure as I am and had to have everybody's approval all the time. And it really is, it should be an inspiration to a lot of young kids, that a guy that was just part of the crowd and just enjoyed being friends with everybody could go on and excel in his field in the way that Bill did. And we're more proud of him for how he handled his fame than we are for his fame itself.
My connection to Bill and John Paxton, who was so wonderful, Bill's dad. John Paxton and my Uncle Elton, my cousin Brent, who's here, they grew up together and knew each other really well. And so I was coming home from looking at schools in New York. I was 17, and John was on the plane with me, sitting next to me. Somehow my parents had sprung for first class. I don't even really know why. But so I got to talk to him for about 3 hours, and he said, "I can't believe you haven't met my son Bill." Because, he's like, "I've got to meet him, this is November." And so we actually met at my aunt and uncle, Martha and Elton Hyder's Christmas party in December through John. And then we started dating, and then so many things happened. Bill was he was funny, he was so giving. He was just in general such a good person. I mean, I'm not kidding. He'd do anything for anybody.
Bill and I grew up together. My mother was his nanny and maid. So we shared peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I just have one word to define him, and that's wonderful. We were so much alike. And I never knew him other than just Bill being who he was. So he would come home when he had a baby. When he met his Louise, he bought her home to meet my mother. When he had James, he brought him home to meet us. We would sit on the porch over in Como and drink Kool-Aid. He get to go to the Bluebird, and I tell Mother, "Well, Bill got to go to the Bluebird, and well, you better not go." But he was just a super nice guy. Always down to earth. I never knew him as a movie star. I always just knew him as the main event. My man, Bill.